Hello everyone, this is Admiral Playerovski bringing the Atlantic Fleet. Battle of the Atlantic continued as Britain. If you enjoy the content, leave a like and subscribe. We are in week 2 of November 1941 and we've got 7 squares on the tonnage wall, and I've just remembered I forgot to show the stats at the end of the previous video. Here they are. So 29 naval vessels sunk for Britain. We're holding on to our naval ships. Merchants sunk 1,300 almost, and 4.9 million tons of shipping. Naval vessels sunk for Germany is at 266, well over 500,000 tons. We do not have a... Wait, do we or do we not? We do have a 1-to-9 kill ratio, don't we? Yes. Right, yes we do. We've got a 1-to-9 kill ratio at the moment. If we can sink another... Oh, it's quite a big ask. 24 naval vessels for Germany without losing a single ship ourselves, we'll have a 1-to-10 kill ratio. But again, I think 1-to-9 is certainly nothing to shake a stick at. Allied merchants sunk per month is 180,500 tons, so it is going up. Like, I'm not going to, say it's fine and say we're holding. We're not. We're being pushed back. This is going up. Right. In the meantime, though, what are we going to do? We're going to send the Rodney off to the Erminger Sea. Make sure the Rodney never stays in one place, because then bad things happen quickly. Exeter goes back here, and a caster goes into repairs into Gibraltar. There we go. And Jervis continues to head north. Right, so the Azores are a little bit weaker now. There's just the Vanek here patrolling the whole area. I'll split these submarines up as well. Right, that way we've got something. If there's any German surface ships that try and make their way out, we have at least some possible way of potentially catching them that way. Alright, speaking of submarines attacking our battleships, we have an engagement. North America North Seaboard. It's the first one of the episode, week 2 of November 1941. In sunny weather, the battleship Warspite with medium damage and the destroyer Restigouche with no damage have come under attack at dawn from the submarine U-194. U-194 with the initiative. Right, so that's not looking too bad. We are some distance away. Let's go flank and let's go up. I'm going to say about 15 or 10. Somewhere in between. Go in between. Right, that should be fine. Now, do we have airstrike capabilities? Yes, we do. Well, that's fantastic. Right, well let's make quick work of this submarine then. Depth charge bomber. I'll dive down. Use the depth charges. Splash, splash, splash. Boom, boom, boom. Secondary boom, boom, boom. And U-194 is gone. Well done, Warspite. Yeah, looking very nice. Right, I'm going to call that done. Action report. On the British side, the battleship Warspite ends with medium damage. The destroyer Restigouche ends with no damage. On the German side, the submarine U-194 was sunk for 1,032 tons. Nothing sunk in either category on the British side. Warship tons sunk on the German side 1032. Merchant ship tons sunk on the German side 0, 1032 renown earned. United Kingdom, warship attacked by Axis aircraft, destroyer Delight receives medium damage in week 2 of November 1941. Oh, not good. West Mediterranean Sea. Axis bombers attack the naval base at Gibraltar, causing heavy damage. Current repairs delayed by 4 turns in week 2 of November 1941. Now that's not good because we've just put a destroyer into Gibraltar, haven't we? Yep, a cast of 6 turns now. Not good. Not good. Let's send the Rodney down into the North Atlantic. And Jervis can continue. Oh, Jervis can actually hang out here for a while, I've just realised. Oh, silly me. Jervis can hang out here for a while. And then we can send Jervis and one destroyer from the UK into the Arctic. My worry is that this is taking a little bit too long though. Right, we have an engagement in the United Kingdom in mostly sunny weather, week 2.5 of November 1941. The destroyer Defender with no damage, the destroyer Delight with medium damage, the destroyer Duncan with light damage, and the destroyer Fraser with medium damage have come under attack at night from the submarine U-536. U-536 with the initiative. Oh! Goodness me. They're right next to me, aren't they? Oh, they're really close. This is point blank range, isn't it? No, it's not. Ironically enough, even though, because torpedo suggestion is 94.4 and we're at 86.3. Right, what I'm going to do then in that case is I'll put one here just in case it is a point blank range strike. I'll put one over here as well. It's not how I usually do things. Usually I don't use 2 torpedoes for 1 submarine, but that's why I used 2. Everyone else can just move forward, I guess. That's why I used two torpedoes, because I knew something like that would happen. You think one thing, and then the game likes to say, nope. Think again. Action report. On the British side, the destroyer Defender received no damage. The destroyer Delight ends with medium damage. The destroyer Duncan ends with light damage. And the destroyer Fraser ends with medium damage. On the German side, the submarine U-536 was sunk for 1,032 tons. Nothing sunk in either category on the British side. Warship tons sunk on the German side 1,032. Merchant ship tons sunk on the German side 0. 1,032 renown earned. Now where do I want to place the Rodney? I'm going to place the Rodney down here. Sargasso Sea and West Sargasso Sea, and she can just rotate between these 2 areas, seeing as they're not seeing much activity. Even though, clearly we can see there are convoys here. So, I don't know. Take from that what you will. Right, let's carry on. Western approaches, sunny weather, week 3 of November 1941. The destroyer Beagle and Brazen, who were escorting not a convoy, it's a couple of merchant ships, a troop transport and a C2 freighter, have come under attack in the afternoon from the submarine U-533. U-533 with the initiative. Any air support? Of course there will be air support for Germany, Can we have air support as well, or is that only for Germany? Right, I'm doing this just in case we don't have air support. Seriously? No air support at all? Horrible. That's horrible. Germany gets air support in the western approaches and we don't even get one aircraft. Drop and splash it is then. How far away are you? 5-6. I mean, let's turn in anyway. No harm done in turning in. Getting a little bit closer. And troop transport. I was about to say that freighter looks really poorly. Oh, pumps weren't damaged. I was surprised when I saw that list. I was like, pumps are definitely damaged here, but no. Final damage upon sinking. Propulsion steering heavy damage. AAA destroyed, but pumps working fine. Well, we've got to save the troop transport at the very least. I'm surprised they didn't go for the troop transport. Troop transport would give a higher tonnage. Here we go. Torpedoes fired. The destroyer, it would seem. Oh, interesting. Come on. There we go. Actually, 533 sunk. Good. Action report. On the British side, the destroyer Beagle and the destroyer Brazen received no damage. The merchant ship troop transport received no damage, but unfortunately the merchant ship C2 freighter was sunk for 5,500 tons. On the German side, the submarine U-533 was sunk for 1,032 tons. Warship tons sunk on the German side, well, warship tons sunk on the British side first, 0. Warship no, for goodness sake, I've really messed this up. Merchant ship tons sunk on the British side, 5,500. Warship tons sunk on the German side, 1,032, and merchant ship tons sunk on the German side, 0. 1,032 renown earned. Right, there we go. We got through it. Yeah, we'll stay as is for now, I think. 4 turns before the Acasta comes out. Those airstrikes can be pretty devastating. Yay, we've got a square back on the tonnage war. Norwegian Sea. Allied merchants attacked by submarines. 52,840 tons of merchant shipping sunk in week 0.5 of December 1941. Oh, that's no good. United Kingdom. Warship attacked by Axis aircraft. Destroyer Duncan receives heavy damage in week 0.5 of December 1941. Right, that won't do. Duncan, what's wrong? It just says heavy damage. I mean, these are all damaged, really, aren't they? Defender has no damage. Delight has some. Yeah, Delight and Duncan are heading into Scarborough Flow for repairs. Hopefully no air raids in that. Oh, we've got an attack here as well. Who's got more torpedoes out of the two of you? You're both on 6, but the Defender is more seaworthy. I'll send the Defender across then to see what's going on in the Norwegian Sea. Right, the moment we've all been waiting for. Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. Imperial Japan attacks US Pacific Fleet. United States enters the war. Germany must now sink 700,000 tons of merchant shipping per month for victory. Week 1 of December 1941. Right, well, I guess So what happens now? Do we get a bunch of squares back on the tonnage wall? No. We get an announcement from the Faroe Islands. Submarine attacks by enemy aircraft. Triton receives light damage in week 1 of December 1941. Oh, would you look at that? Look, look at all those blue squares. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we've only lost 6 now. Oh, nice. Look at that. So much blue on the tonnage war now. There's no way Germany's getting up to 700,000 tons. Absolutely no way. Like, I'm sorry, but it's not happening. It's taken them over 2 years to get to 176,000. So let's even say that that's 200,000. Let's round it up. To get to 700,000 on the current progress, they would need 3.5 times the time they've had already. They've had 2 years and 2 months. So they would need 7 years and 7 months to get to 700,000. So that means the war would end in September, October, November, December, January, February, March of 1947 in order for that to happen. Dare I say it, I think we've got this in the bag now. I'm gonna say it, I think we've got this in the bag now. Right, Bulldog can head over here, and Jervis can now continue steaming up north. Right, have the convoy routes changed as a result? Not really, no. No, they are basically exactly the same. Alright, fine. I mean, that's good for me. It means my work is... well, it's not easy, but it's not made more difficult. Seeing as we didn't find anything in the Norwegian Sea, we'll send the Defender back to the UK. Right, we've got an engagement in the North Atlantic or Northwest Atlantic. In rainy weather, week 1.5 of December 1941, the destroyers Blanche and Saguenay have come under attack in the morning from the submarine U-525. The U-525 with the initiative. No action. Are we too far away from them? Yes. We're 8,000 yards away. That's a long way away. Oh, look at that! Look at that. We have a depth charge bomber in the middle of the ocean. What a lovely sight. Oh, it's an American one! Look at that! Look at that! U-525 has been sunk, this time, well, for the first time ever by an American aircraft. I mean, what I mean is not that a US aircraft has sunk U-525 for the first time ever, although technically that did happen, but what I mean is that an American aircraft has taken out a German submarine for the first time. Action report. On the British side, the destroyers Blanche and Saguenay received no damage. On the German side, the submarine U-525 was sunk for 1,032 tons. Nothing sunk in either category on the British side. Warship tons sunk on the German side, 1,032. Merchant ship tons sunk on the German side, 0. 1,032 renown earned. It's so nice to see all this blue. I know I keep droning on about it, but it's just so nice. So much blue. It's all blue, and there's a little bit of red here, but blue everywhere. Right, you're in the Faroe Islands. I'm guessing someone's going to come out soon. Yeah, Delight will stay in the Faroe Islands with the Jervis then, and Duncan will head to the UK. Go on, let's move the Rodney here. How long has this episode been going on for? Let me check. Right, it's been going on for 20 minutes. So, yeah, we've got time for one more engagement, I think. That's the Delight out. Good, so we've got 2 destroyers in Scarborough Flow now. And these can now pivot, whether that's to Iceland, West Greenland Sea, East Greenland Sea, team up with one of the British destroyers and head over to the Norwegian Sea if necessary. So that means I can actually move the submarine into the Norwegian Sea and potentially hunt any German surface ships. Right, yep, let's press on. United Kingdom warship attacks by Axis aircraft. Destroyer Fraser receives medium damage in week 2.5 of December 1941. Fraser with medium damage. Do we need to send you into port? Yes, we do. Yeah, that's pretty extensive damage. So Fraser goes in, and Duncan heads south to replace. I don't like having just 2 ships in UK waters. You need at least, preferably 4, but I think 3 is really, really cutting it kind of close, I think. Oops. Sargasso Sea, partially sunny weather, week 3 of December 1941. The battleship Rodney and the destroyers Jackal and Vanessa have come under attack at noon from the submarines U-274 and U-275. The submarines have the initiative. No, there's not much we can do here. I'm guessing there are no depth charge bombers out here, are there? Right? No, but we do have torpedoes. I don't think that's going to be enough. I don't think that's going to quite be enough. I need to work out. Can I work out? No. I need to guess what sort of elevation this needs to be for 7,500 yards. I'm going to try 1.5. Maybe 3.2 maybe. Let's try 2.3 degrees and see if that does anything at all. It probably won't, but nevertheless. Rodney, open fire. Shoot. Not quite. Right, what I'm going to do is I will send the Jackal in. You can start firing at the submarine as well. 14.3 is suggested. It probably won't work, but I'm desperate, aren't I? Shoot. No, those were long. Yeah, and you can head over to this submarine down there. I do sincerely hope that Rodney doesn't get hit by any torpedoes, because even though, well, Rodney's had her fair share of torpedoes by now. What do we reckon? Does the bow slip clear or not? we go backwards or not? Let's go backwards. Oh, that's really close. It's really, really close. Right, 2.3 apparently was really short. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? I'll go 3.5 then. Shoot. Alright, that was a little bit closer. I think we'll have them on the next turn. Oh yeah, I've just realised this is a bit of a race. Who's going to be first to sink this submarine? Is it going to be the Jackal with a drop and splash, or is it going to be Rodney with 16-inch gunfire? Yeah, place your bets now. if you want. You don't have to. It's just a little bit of fun. I'll go 11.6. Shoot. Oh, those look quite good. If the destroyer causes light... Oh, here we go. Oof. Oh. Really close. Well, I was about to say, if the destroyer causes the submarine to dive, then yeah, Rodney can no longer shoot at the sub. Right, 3.5. I'm going to say about maybe 3.8. If Rodney gets anywhere near the submarine with 16-inch high explosive shells, it's going to sink anyway. Right. Shoot! Don't mess with Rodney. Like, I'm sorry, just don't. It's a bad idea. U-274 has been sunk by Rodney's 16-inch guns. Right, well... well, Jackal, I think you might as well carry on this way, and a quick thank you to the Rodney, I think. I think so. Well, now you've got torpedoes heading towards you, haven't you? Because the Rodney dodged them. So let's spin you around. Like so. They might run out of steam. Oh. Yeah, they did, but it's you know, just on the off chance that they didn't. It's better to be, you know, prepared for the eventuality that they don't, rather than be surprised when in fact they do reach your ship and they sink it. Right, I think Rodney, you can basically cease firing, I guess. Hard at port and off you go. You've done great work, I would say. I'm not going to make smoke with the Rodney simply because, well, they won't let me disengage anyway, so what's the point? What's the point if they won't let me disengage anyway? Right, 4,300, and we're going to end the engagement here anyway, pretty much, so it doesn't really matter. A quick drop and splash now, and I do believe this will be it. Here comes the torpedo. And that's U-275 sunk. Very quick. Well, not very quick. You know what. Action report. On the British side, the battleship Rodney received no damage, the destroyers Jackal and Vanessa received no damage. On the German side, the submarines U-274 and U-275 were sunk for 800 tons each. Nothing sunk in either category on the British side. Warship tons sunk on the German side, 1,600. Merchant ship tons sunk on the German side, 0, 1,600 renown earned. Central Atlantic. Allied merchants attacked by submarines. 52,810 tons of merchant shipping sunk in week 3 of December 1941. North Baltic Seas. Allied bombers attacked the naval base at Kiel and Wilhelmshaven, causing light damage. Current repairs delayed by 2 turns in week 3 of December 1941. Alright, that's not bad. Where are those? Right, let's send the Jaguar in here. How many more turns? Oh, there's nothing in Gibraltar anymore. Oh yes, because we... Yeah, there's nothing... there's just one destroyer in Scapa Flow, the Fraser. Right. Alright. Right, well, I think I'll call it a day here. That is all from Admiral Playerovski for this video. If you enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps to keep me motivated to make videos. Share this content, this channel, with people who you think might like the content. Thank you for watching this video. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye for now.